Hello everyone and welcome back to MORGBORG Tech. Here is the update on my European phone lot. So anyway, if my voice sounds different and the video quality looks a little better, it's because I recently bought a mount for my tripod, so now I can just record any old video with my phone. And so these here, 18 phones out of 26 devices total, these all work, so I will now show you them. Starting here, this is the Sony Xperia S. I think this one might be unlocked, but I'm not sure. There is no carrier branding on here, but I don't have any way to verify that it's unlocked. Up next is the Samsung Galaxy Ace 2, which is unlocked. This is a British phone. Next up is a BlackBerry Storm 2 9550 on Verizon. Well, that happened. So you can see this one works. It's on Android Ice Cream Sandwich. Some of these I haven't completely finished customizing yet, which is why they don't have my MORGBORG wallpaper. Next up, which is another European phone, this is the Samsung GTE 1150V. This phone looks pretty similar to my T105G from TrackPhone, except this one is probably even a little cheaper than that, and that's a really cheap phone. Now, I wasn't expecting this one to work given how badly cracked it is, as you can see. This is an iPod Touch 4th generation, and when it turns on, you'll notice something very special about it that I didn't know right away. And this is a 32 gig one, as you can see. Sometimes this camera has a hard time focusing, which is why you might see me focusing the camera a lot. As you can see, this iPod is running iOS 4, which is a very nice surprise, which makes this not only a good find from this lot, but also a rare find because this is a rather rare device. As you might know, Apple, when they release a new software update, they make it impossible to downgrade to the previous one after a few weeks, which is why you almost always see these running iOS 6. Next up is a Samsung Galaxy Xcover 2. This one is unlocked, and this is a French phone. This one's pretty cool because it is rugged, so you theoretically don't need a case on it, and if you were to, like, say, drop it, it wouldn't completely destroy. Next up is a Samsung Galaxy Young on Wind. This is an Italian phone. A very cheap smartphone from 2013. Next up is a Motorola V220 on orange. I believe that is a British carrier. In the US, they had this phone on singular. Funny enough, I actually saw one of those brand new in the box on singular. Now here's another American phone. This is an LG B470 on AT&T. They packaged these as Go phones back in the day. Go phone was the prepaid service that they had, by the way. Here is an iPhone 3GS. So you can see the screen is a little damaged, but it works. A 16 gigabyte model. I believe this one is running iOS 6. Nothing special there. Next up is a Nokia 6300, and I'll have to go snag a battery from one of my other phones real quick. This one is on Vodafone. Next up is a Nokia X2. There you go, that's the carrier it's on. Personal. Here's the 3GS. So you can see it's on iOS 6. Here is the Nokia 1208 on Claro. Next up is the LG Lucid on Verizon.
Loss of service. Verizon Wireless. Verizon Wireless.
So for some reason the phone was being kind of weird there. It kept saying Verizon.
Loss of service.
And it does it again. Next up is the Nokia 1616 on T-Mobile. This was a prepaid phone in the US back around 2010, along with the 1661, so that's why this one looks similar. Next up is the Nokia 6102i on Singular. I already have one of these. As you can see, I don't have a SIM card in this one, but rest assured that it still works. You've already seen the animations for this one. They're on my channel if you haven't. Next up is Nokia 2310. This one looks pretty similar to my 2610, except this one is a little cheaper looking. And here's the last working phone from this lot. This is the Symbol Z320 on Metro PCS from ZTE. This is one of the newest phones in this lot, being from 2016. So you can see this one runs a skin of Android. And so there are all of the working devices from my phone lot. And now I will show you the untested devices. Here are the 4 untested devices from the lot. Starting with here, this is the Alcatel OT871 on AT&T. This one, the battery was so bloated that I couldn't properly test this one. This here is a Samsung YP-T9J, which is actually an MP3 player. I'm guessing that just like the iPod Shuffle, this one takes a headphone connector as the charger, which I do not have. Here is the Sharp GZ200 on Vodafone. This one I do not have the charger for. It looks similar to my proprietary LG chargers, but it isn't. And this here, I just simply didn't bother to test because this isn't even anything close to a phone. This is a Phonak MyPilot. This is actually, I said it was a GPS in my unboxing, or I thought it was, but this actually is a hearing aid remote. So I have zero interest in this thing, and I'll probably just sell it at some point. Here are the 4 broken phones from this lot. Starting with, this is the LG G2 on Verizon. This one, the screen works on it, but it has a damaged digitizer. This here is the Samsung Stratosphere on Verizon. This one has a broken AMOLED, but otherwise it does turn on. This is the Alcatel OT510 on AT&T. This was a Go phone, and this one has a broken screen. Last here is the Sony Ericsson K750i on orange. I was really hoping for this one to work, but unfortunately it doesn't turn on, and the only sign of life it shows is a red light right here, which might not mean something good. That's all it did for days, so I'm just assuming this one doesn't turn on. So I feel like I got a pretty good deal from this lot, considering that I got a lot of phones from other countries, and also considering that a lot of these phones work as well perfectly. And with that, that was the update on my phone lot. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, peace.